Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's G from Happiness and Crafting. So today I'm working in that ring binder journal that I was making, the one with which I'm adding the ring binders to the spine. So I started adding a few bits of paper, and I also I've started reinforcing these because some of you lovelies had the bright idea that these would not go through my little eyelets, and you were right. I really didn't think about that, so that was a bit of a silly billy thing to do, wasn't it? And as you can see, if I put eyelets in there, there's no chance these are going to go through there, so we can't do that. So that was out of the picture. So what I have done, I did it on this one. I've got some little plastic reinforcey thingies and put around the little holes on either side, and then I've just covered it up again with some craft tape, and then I've just made the little hole again. So I'm thinking that's quite thick, and because these are plastic, I think that might sort of reinforce it a little bit better, but they're going to have to just stay like that because I can't do anything else unless I don't have the ring binder thing in the thingamajiggy in, but that's the whole point of it. Now I have gone, I think, for the smaller ones because the bigger ones were flopping down too much. So when you put the papers in, I did cut a piece of card here. When you put it in, it hung down like that because these were hanging so low. Whether that would change when you've got more papers in there, I don't know, but I can swap them around for bigger or smaller. That's not a problem. So I am going to just be gluing these down. So I've got all my lovely bits of paper. We got this great big pile here of our lovely book papers. So I've just sort of like torn them up into sort of like little squares, and all as I'm going to be doing, I'm going to do it with some glue stick because I think that's the easiest way to sort of like stick them down for now. Oh, I don't want to stick that there, do I? What silly Billy. Let me put this on here because that's sticky. I will be adding over the top, I'm going to go over with the matte medium. So it will sort of like be stuck down properly. But what I was going to do, I just wanted to show you these bits here that I did, and then I'm just going to go over it just with a bit of craft tape just to hold those in place like that. Just stick it down. So let's hope that that will work. So that's just going to go in there, and that's just sticking over some glue, so that will stay in place. Oopsie daisy. So let's hope so. Now I'm going to make that all sticky now, haven't I? So I'm going to just take this, pop it over the top of these. Where's my little, could do with my little thingy tool. What have I got here? I did have one somewhere. Oh gosh, I'm not very organised, am I? Never mind, I'm just going to use the end of my pencil, look, just to get in that little groovy bit in there. There we go. That's it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do with that because there's no chance of me, like I said, putting those in there. Now I'm going to just get my little tool, my little eyelet setter in here, and find our little hole. Push that down so I can make a little indentation. Might have to go a little bit closer. So I'm just going to basically cut that hole out again. I think the top one I had to sort of like go through both sides. Do you think it will go through? Let me turn this over. Pop that down and just go. Because this tape is quite strong. This craft tape is really, really good. I do like it. Sorry if my arm is in the way. Oh, I'm not feeling the strongest today. Shall we poke that through with my little pokey tool? There we go. That will come out. Yeah, just pull that out. Let's turn it over. pull that off, and there we go. I do have some lovely chrome markers from Let's Resin, and I'm just wondering whether I could go in there with them. I did show you these in my video yesterday, Let's Resin video, and these are fabulous. Look at those. So I'm just wondering whether I would. Look at the colour of that. Oh, it's fabulous. Oh, actually, I do have the gold. I've got the gold as well. That might look quite nice. Look at that. They're just stunning, aren't they? So yes, I painted my little dragonfly yesterday. The little wings with that. But can you see the shininess? That might work well around there. We shall see. But for today, I am just doing a little bit of sticking. So I won't do all of this. I will sort of come back because I want this to sort of dry. So I might just get this done. It's getting a bit late here now. So what I might do is just finish this off, let it dry, and then I will come back when I've coated a whole thing front and back with paper. And then we can see, because that's what I just want to do it like that. I think it will look really nice. I've got all this book paper, and I just love the look of like collage book paper, don't you? And then we can probably collage over the top with other bits and pieces. Don't know, we could just paint over the top of it. I don't know what we're going to do. We will do something, I am sure, but for now I am just going to stick this on, and I will be back as soon as it's done. So see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I have finished collaging the cover. Now I'm loving it. I think it looks really nice. What a recap, so I can remember myself. I glue stuck the bits of paper down, the book paper down, and then once I've stuck all that down, I went over it with a matte medium, and that just sort of like sealed it a little bit better. And then I sewed around the outside, which looks really nice. Love it. So that's a really nice, and it's a really nice sort of hardness to it. I know the book cover was hard, but this is sort of like nice and hard. Right, I've chosen these smaller ones because they work a lot better. And I've also cut some card. Now this is just some card that I coffee stayed in the garden a couple of days ago. It's from a great big A1 sheet that I pick up. It was sort of like a greeny colour, but I think it looks really lovely. Look at these lovely little splashes all over it. It looks great, doesn't it? So, and I've sewed around these as well. I've just folded the bottom up on 3 of them just to give me a little pocket like that. So I thought if I wanted to pop a little something in them, I can. I've only made 3 of each. So we've got 3 with pockets and 3 without. So it's just something to go in here. Not 100% sure what I'm going to use this for yet. But they work really well. I'll pop those in afterwards. I'll show you how they go in afterwards. But for the minute, I'm going to do a collage on the front. So I'm just going to gesso this little bit here for now. Not sure whether I'm going to gesso all of it, but I just wanted to gesso a little bit because I wanted to add a little bit of colour. Now I've got this little lady, which is the Tim Holtz from the Paper Dolls. I've got some of my collage paper pieces in here, which I think I might sort of do a little bit of collage on the back. I did have, oh yes, I've got these as well. These are some more of my collage papers as well, which I've printed onto coffee stain paper, so I might use those as well. Getting a few little bits and pieces out. I do have some bits from Tapology as well, which I've had, which I should be using. I should take them out of my drawer and use them. So these are sticky, these are stickers, so I might stick those on and make a label or something. And I've got some lovely beautiful doilies, which are just gorgeous, and these have been printed on. Look at that, they are stunning, aren't they? So, oh, I like that one, that's nice. So I might actually use these are beautiful. These aren't sticky, these are just pop them down. But what I would like to do first Oh, I did. I got some other little bits and pieces out as well. Forgot about these. This is all Tapology stuff out of my drawer. I got some little words on here as well, which might look quite nice. I like this one because it says, I just want to make nice things. And that's all we want to do, isn't it? You just like to have a play and make nice things. So I might add that to it. Right, guys, I am going to get a little bit of gesso. So this is the front page. Well, it doesn't really matter which is the front. But I'm going to just take a little bit of gesso out. This is my thicky bit gesso. Now, there's not a huge amount in here, but it's gone quite thick. So I'm just going to dab that on. I don't want too much. I just want to sort of, because I want to add a little bit of ink to this as well, just for like a little background. I want to add the gesso to give it something to cling on to, if you know what I mean, which works quite well. There we go. Look at that. That looks good, doesn't it? So that's just a little bit on there. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly blast that with my heat gun. There we go. Perfect. So I hope you can see that. It's not too bright. It's a little bit bright today. Now I'm going to use a little bit of that. Look, I've got nothing under my desk. I should really have something under there, shouldn't I? Let's have a look. Where's my kitchen now? Let's just pop a little bit of this under there, because I do make a mess. Let's pop that like that. I'm going to just, actually I would like this to sort of drip down just a little bit. I don't have a spray bottle. I've only got my little dropper. So let's just drop this down like that. Yes, that's a good job. I popped that on there, wasn't it? Tissue on there, because I would make a really big mess. Okay. Could do with my spray bottle really, but that's okay. I'm going to take my card, just drag that down. I don't want too much on the back. I think that will do for a minute. Let me just dry that. Okay, I'm just going to add that little bit of gesso that I've got on there. Oh, I haven't done anything like this for a while. Making a nice mess. So this is why you want really sort of like to put the matte medium over the top of your book paper, because it gives it a little bit more for you to add inks and things too. Now I'm going to add a little bit of my gold, because I do love this gold. Just pop a little bit. Whether we'll see this, I don't know. I might end up covering it all up, but at least we got a little bit of a sort of a background to it. Oh, love this gold. There we go. Quick little dry. There we go. Right, so I'm going to take that little bit of tissue out from there, because we don't need that for a minute. Lovely. Right, we've got our little lady here. She's got her hand out, so we need to put something on her, don't we? So she's sort of like holding on to something. So let's have a look. Let's take some of these little bits and pieces out. What we got? Let's just make a big mess here. So we could go pretty, couldn't we? Oh, so if I can pick it up. Oh my gosh. Trust me, that's a lovely rose on there. Do you know what I mean? You can, so she's sort of like got her hand tucked under, because she needs to feel like she's on something. I don't really want to cover that rose up. It looks quite nice, doesn't it? See, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? What else have we got? Got a little bit darker. Let's just take her off a minute. Let's just make a little collagey bit. Oh, oh, that's quite a nice rose. That would work better, would it? Oh, decisions. Oh, I don't know. I quite like that one. These are my collage pieces. I've got a couple of kits out, really. They're just really nice, random collagey bits, and they work really well with lots and lots of things. Now that's not going to work because it needs to go over the top of something. So let me bring the pink one back. Let's do pink. Can you see that just sits on there better, doesn't it? Does that sit on there? Well, no, we could do it with that one. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Lovely. Oh, these are stickers. Oh, look, I've written stickers on there. Oh, I must have printed these on sticker paper. Oh, how lovely. Oh, yes, because I like my sticker paper's got yellow on the back, which is great. I do like that. That's a colour that would go as well, isn't it? Oh, liking this. Let's see what we got from... Right, I'm going to just put that over there. Let's see what we got from Tapology here. Got some little bits and pieces. We've got like a little ticket. Little coupon. Bit more texty writing. That's rather nice, but I wouldn't mind a little bit of colour. Just a little pinky piece. I do like pink. That would work, wouldn't it? And then we've got these beautiful doilies. Or maybe I could use this with a bit of colour, couldn't I? These are square. We've got like round ones. That's rather nice. It's a little heart. Quite liking the square actually, because all of these bits are sort of square, aren't they? What's that one? We've got this one. That's lovely. Oh, I like that one. There we go. We're going to go with that one. Let's pop those over the way. I'm going to move all this. Look, I've got such a mess over on the side. Fabulous. And maybe I'll use a couple of those in a minute. We shall see. Right, you can be there. I'm going to ink a little bit of the edges of these, I think. Let's have this little ripped bit. Put that over there. Oh yes, I've not done any collagey sort of bits for ages. So that's good. I was just trying to think what I did with my Stabilo, brown Stabilo pencil. I haven't got a clue. Oh, actually, it might be in my little happiness and crafting bag, actually. Yes. That's where my watercolour pencils were, where I left them. Let's just ink this. Fabulous. I don't think, does this need inking? Oh, maybe. Just a little bit round the edge. Which way round do you reckon that goes? That way? I don't think it really matters. Don't think it really matters too much. Okay, right, she's a little bit shiny, isn't she? But I think if I pop a little bit of matte medium over her, at the end she will dull down a little bit. Okay, I'm going to put this, I'm just going to stick, I think. What did we do? Did that go under there? That's stuck down. Right, I'm just going to stick, I think. Let me take, I've got my glass plate and pop over there. I'm just going to pop a little bit of the matte medium on it. So I've got it. I do have a paintbrush here somewhere. Got a little, just a little painter's paintbrush, which I'm just going to pop down like that. Stick down. Got to make sure you add quite a bit of this so it sticks nicely. Pop that there. Could do with another one of my little, maybe I'll use the other end. Oh, looks taking the colour off. Okay, let's pop this bit here. This is a little bit thinner. Okay. Then I was going to add this with the little lady. What have I done with her? What did I do with her? Oh, there she is. I put her out the way, didn't I? We have a little bit lower. Not 100% sure whether I like that under there. Should we pop you there? That's better, isn't it? I think. I quite like that, just that little ripped bit there left. So I'm going to stick this piece down. Oops. Like that. Fabulous. And then this one. Stick this down. And we're going over the top. We want to go over the top so we don't have any of that, this showing through. Oopsie daisy. Got a little bit so we can tuck her in. This will sort of matte her down a bit, if you know what I mean. It takes that shiny off. On the other side, I'll go over the top of her in a minute. There we go. I think it needs to sort of go like that. Make sure she's stuck down. Look at that, fabulous. Does that look sort of straight? I think so, doesn't it? What do you think? I like that. There we go. Right, I'm going to just dry this a second. Lovely. Right, we need a little bit of Stabilo. Now, yes, it might be in here. I've got a funny feeling. I'll put them into here. There we go, there he is. That's my brown Stabilo. Hiding. Oh, is there a green? I quite like that. Oh, maybe I'll keep these out. Actually, maybe I'll keep those out. Add a little bit of colour in a minute. I've got my water brush there as well. Right, I need to move this out of the way so I have a little bit of room to work. So I'm going to pop a little bit of darky bits in here, a little bit of shadowy bits. Well, not necessarily shadow on this one. I'm just gonna go in so we've got some little darker areas. Let's get some water coming through would help. There we go. Yes, I think this is going to look a little bit sort of vintagey, isn't it? I've got so many bits of paper on the table. Lovely. I had a look at all my pictures that I did, because I did lots of sort of collagey pictures in my mixed media Sundays. So I did put some up on my wall in my living room, and they look really nice. There we go. Lovely. Shall we have a little bit? Let's turn it round this way, just so I can get in there a little bit better. Oh, I do like these. It should be okay on this paper because there's matte medium on there, so it shouldn't sort of like buckle up the paper too much in there, I'm hoping. Whoops, don't really want any on her dress, or do we? Oh, I quite know. Actually, could put some on here like that, just darken it up just a little bit. This is dark down here anyway, but we could just sort of like add a little bit to that, couldn't we? Since she's got, like I said, some matte medium on there. Oh, what we could do, look at this, we could add a little bit of pink. I think there's sort of flowers on here. Add a little bit of pink in there. I want to a little, I think that's a little flower on her head. There we go. Fabulous. What colour shoes? Should we give her a little bit of a purpley tint to her shoes? Yeah. Fab. How lovely. A little bit more darker in here. I don't want this to sort of be too bulky because I want to obviously pop it onto my bookshelf in between my other books, so I don't want anything too much on the front of this one. Love it. I think that looks great. Okay, I think I can probably add more to that as I go. Do you know what I mean? Things I might find, things I might like to sort of pop on here as well. Okay, let me just pop the lid on that. Now where's our little words? What can we put? I need a little tag, don't I? I don't want anything huge. I just want a smaller one. It is quite big. Well, that's not bad, is it? That's quite nice. Or shall we have it down here? Oops. Maybe I'll have it in that little space. Maybe I will, let's just see if I can pop that on there. I think it might just go on here, do you think? Just about. There we are. Perfect. Let's add a little bit of this. Just grunge this up a little bit, shall we? quite thick card. This feels sort of like quite a thickish card on here. Let's pop a little bit of colour on there. Lovely. Yeah, these I've had in my drawer for ages. These are from Tapology. I think they're really nice, aren't they? Right, now I think they are definitely stickers because I took one off earlier. There we go. Not the best at getting off stickers. I should use my little bit of sellotape, shouldn't I? There we go. My little sellotape trick, but that's fine. This is quite dry, so I'm going to just pop that on there. I just want to make nice things. Perfect. And a bit of this around it. Just sort of makes it stand out a little bit, doesn't it? Just sort of like pop out from the page. Just go along. Look at that, doesn't that look good? Right, I think I'm going to just go in here, just with a little bit of colour. So we've got a little bit of pink, more pinky purple down the bottom. Just add a little bit like that. Oopsie. Okay. We did last week make, was it last week or the week before, the lovely perfume bottle ones, didn't we? So I think I'm getting the sort of urge to do more of these things again. Maybe it was sort of like a winter thing for me. Now it's getting cooler. Maybe that's it. I'm going to get back into doing a bit more sort of collagey projects. What do you think? That looks quite nice, doesn't it? Not sure that I like the white on there. Let's just make a little bit grubby. There we are, that's better. Oh, love it, guys. Do you like that? I think that looks fabulous, doesn't it? And then if I find something, I've got an idea actually. I've got a little project I want to do tomorrow with, look at this big bundle of book pages I've got. So I've got a little project I would like to do tomorrow, which something might go there, which is lovely. Now, I might just run this around the edge of here, straight from my ink pad. Maybe I will have to go and gesso. I might gesso and ink the whole of it and add these little bits to the back, because that's going to look a little bit plain now, isn't it? Let's just ink down here. I'm not sure about the inside yet, but that's the outside. I think that looks fabulous. Fabulous. Shall we ink this bit, or gesso this bit? Let's just gesso this bit quick. Let's do that. Let's just, so they match. Just a little bit of, should have done it all in the beginning really, shouldn't I? But that's okay. I wasn't quite sure how it would turn out, but I think it's turned out lovely. I was going to say fabulous, but I keep saying that constantly. So I need to find some new words to use. There we go. Pop that on. I'm going to quickly dry this. Just had to change my battery, so that was good timing, wasn't it? So that's nice and dry. So let's add, oh, I need my this back out again, don't I? If we're going to do a similar to what we did. Let's just, oh gosh, I hope I don't make a big mess on this. Let's just pop some ink. Let's see. I need to find my spray bottle. There we go. Definitely should have done it all together. It was a really silly thing. I don't know why I did that. Fabulous. Okay, quick dry. Okay, then I'm going to, what did I do? I added a little bit of gesso, didn't I? Just to dull it down just a little bit. Oops. Lovely. And then pop that on there. I'm going to add a little bit of gold to this as well. Perfect. Oh, it's a nice gold spine. How lovely. Let's add a little bit more gold onto there. Super. Oh, I like the gold spine. Right. Oh, I might add the gold chrome pens to that then, I think. Right, let me quickly dry this. Okie dokie. I think that is looking fabulous, isn't it? Right. Back in with a little bit of more ink. Let's just darken up these corners a little bit. So this is a nice, really quite a quick project actually to do, isn't it? Again, loving these books, working with book covers and altered books. I do like that at the moment. Super, super duper. Okay, grubby fingers. So that's what it looks like on the outside. Loving it. Whether I'll get something to put there, I don't know, or maybe do a little collage on the back. We shall see. But for now, grubby hands. But what did I do with my little clips? Let's put these in. Oh, there's a little postcard there. Let's pop these in. Like this. Pop that through. I'm not going to put the gold in there yet. Oh, I can't get that through. Ooh, maybe I'll have to just do it like I did before and pop them through like that. See, I've got a funny feeling I might be able to get the little eyelets in there. But if I do, and I can't get these in, do you know what I mean? Because these just go in like that. Oops. Well, they did. There we go. Oops. Got it stuck now. There we are. Can you see? They just go in. So oh, I'm a bit tempted. I'm tempted. But once they're in, aren't they? Oh, I don't want them all together. Let's have one pocket and then one plain. So little pocket, little plain one, little pocket, and then a little plain one. So this is just really nice little journal. Oh look, I'm going to put them upside down. Oh, what a nitwit. So I couldn't check because this is the wrong, is the writing's up and up the other way anyway. Okay, this way. You're probably all shouting at me, weren't you, going, it's upside down. But that's okay. Let's do it again. One of those. One with a little pocket. One little plain one. Wouldn't be so that bad, but because they've got pockets in, they have to obviously be up the right way, don't they? If they were plain, it wouldn't have mattered. Fabulous. There we go. Clip those in, and that's the front. Oh, how lovely. Super simple. So then again, not quite sure. I quite like this on the inside as it is like that, because I do like book paper. I think it looks fabulous. So there we go, guys. Lovely, lovely. I think that's turned out really, really well. So I am, as I said, pretty tempted to add the eyelets in there, but I know it's going to be, I was going to add the chrome pens. Should I do the chrome pens? Oh, all over the place. Should we do the chrome pens? But I'm going to have to take the inside out now. Oh, it's Sunday, guys. It's Sunday, so I'm all over the place. I've had such a busy week. I'm going to take these out again, in and out. But it just shows you how simple they are to take in and out, doesn't it? And I'm going to get, seeing it's got gold in it, let's go with the gold chrome. Oh, that's the perfect one. And I need to put, I'm going to put some book paper underneath so it doesn't go through. I'm just going to, like that, just so it looks like, almost like there's a little eyelet on there. Do you know what I mean? This has to dry for a little while, because the little markers, they will need to dry. But I like it, I like it. Just go round. So I think I showed you my little dragonfly. Did I show you my dragonfly? Don't know. But these are fabulous. If you do resin work, these are fab on resin. Look at that. Love them. Should we do it on the inside as well? I don't want to smudge that. Maybe I need the smaller one. It's like a little pen one in there as well. That I might go around the edges and just tidy them up. But I just want to show you, this is what I was thinking about. There we go. Looks like they've got little gold eyelets in, doesn't it? Can you see that? Not the tidiest. Not the tidiest, really, is it? But it's a bit of a mixed media one, so I think we should be okay. Look at that. Lovely. Right, I'm going to leave that to dry because else it's just going to make a big mess. Even more mess than I normally make. But there we go, guys. That is our lovely little folder ready and done. It's our little binder clip. Our binder clip book. So I think it's fab. Well, there we go, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. Please stay safe. Have a fantastic rest of the day. Take care, and I will see you soon. All right, guys. Bye-bye.